Yeah, you see how we slapdash on everything. We ain't got a thumbnail yet. We'll fix that here in a second. It is time for Netherlands versus Sweden. As they were getting ready, and I just had to slapdash myself over here. The thumbnail up here in a second. Input show up fast enough. I would have had a thumbnail already, but we'll fix that. Work. Count. Do the phone. Other way. Other way. Other way. Oh, I'm hit the wrong one. Right. Better fix that up. Get a better background. Much one. I knit all the other time. I like this one better. I have, so we'll just go with that. No matter which side they're on. I like it. I'll deal with it. They're going hard. So, getting stopped by Sweden. Yeah, well, they had a good match against Japan. Japan just would not. They continued to fight and made it a draw. Then has 4 points if the live standings. If this would stand, they draw. Is it now? I don't know. And they stopped them. We didn't fight in here. Sweden also, like, if this was to be a draw or anything, Sweden would be at 4 points. Obviously, the Netherlands would get two. Sweden wouldn't. Obviously, the winner of this one has a huge advantage of going to game three. I kind of think so. Like, like they're talking about the crowd, and it's like I see a lot of orange. I don't see much yellow or whatever color you would have for Sweden. It is a lot more Dutch than there is Swedes. Sure. Oh, he's going. They're on the run. They're on the run here. Oh, good cross. And it's 1-0 just like that. Oh, crap. Hold on. If I can get my buttons right. Too easy, man. Just too easy. Beautiful. Like the goalkeeper with the beautiful kick. Yep. Oh, beautiful. Cross, man. Perfect cross. In he goes. Nice goal. Just got it. And just like that, Netherlands are up 1-0. Netherlands have opened up Brian Brobe. I saw that match with Japan and the Netherlands. It was a back and forth for sure. Like it just seemed like the Netherlands could never put full throttle on Japan. Japan just kept fighting back. Oh, oh, nice response for a second, but did not get the goal. Very good save. Sweden's not going to go down without a fight. That's for sure. We're probably going to have a couple goals for each game, for each team. 5th minute, yeah. I mean, Paraguay scored in the first 2 minutes last night, so they won. Oh, and that did not go the way they wanted it to. Offsides anyway. Right in the middle, contest in the middle here. We're trying again. Sweden going to fight back. Made a little bit of a penalty. I'm the only person that likes the ref cans. I think they're pretty cool, especially when you get goals. You can see it from the ref's perspective. You know, we get some good angles from those. 11 wins, 6 defeats, and 8 draws, and 8 losses in this um, matchup between the Netherlands and Sweden. The Netherlands have that. 11 wins, 6 draws, 8 losses. Gonna get it again? Oh, he just went past. Hmm? Try it again, but he gets stopped. Nice save, stopped by the all these non-foul calls, man. Get him again. Nice little header, but too easy. Not enough power on it. Not enough power. Yeah, they're a lot more aggressive tonight. It seemed like they did try to play a little too. Like I said it, like week one, it felt like a lot of teams that aren't from this part of the world were like in their feeling out stages. They weren't. Oh, so close. Like they were in their feeling out process. They're like feeling out the game. They're not trying to go as hard. They want to get used to the area they're in. And now it's just 1 week two. It's time to start going heavy. So corner kick coming up. Getting the Netherlands right here, just all them like, they're getting all the spots and everything. Session definitely is more heavily into the Netherlands. Had her out of here. And it'll just be a throw in. Trying again. That's a little too heavy. Beautiful. Hey, get away from him. Not hard enough. Not far enough. And they've been giving the ball away way too easily. So I'm sure the Netherlands would like to get on the other side here. Oh, nice little back header. Kept it in. Nope. Not too much about that. So the winner of the Ivory Coast and Germany will automatically be into the next round of 32, because they both won. Netherlands got it again. Sweden just dropping the ball here. No. Sweden is just giving up way too many turnovers, man. Netherlands got the ball again. Oh, got it. Got offsides. Right, Robbie again. I'm hitting the button. He's got a brace at the 17th minute. He's got a brace. And Sweden just hasn't been playing well at all after they had their couple shots early on. Like they just keep turning the ball over. Netherlands is all over them. When is the offside supposed to occur? Not at all. They have been so good since like Sweden got a couple takes, a couple shots early, but since then it's all been the Netherlands. It's gonna get, and unless Sweden starts cleaning it up, it's gonna get ugly. Stop sending it back to your goalkeeper because stuff like shit like that's gonna happen. They're gonna get waxed if they don't play better than this. Like they're getting just destroyed, and kicking back to the goalkeeper doesn't help. 100th goal in World Cup history for the Netherlands. Can he get the hat trick? They got a lot of time in the way the Netherlands are playing. He could be a hat trick. He could be getting a hat trick in no time. Oh, that was dumb. Ryan Brubby. I did not expect this to go this dominant. It does for sure. Like this is not going good for Sweden at all. They're giving the ball up way too much. That water break, that hydration break cannot come soon enough for Sweden. They need something to change. They need to make some kind of adjustment. Camera. No excuse for how bad Sweden's playing here. They won their game, the first match. Netherlands tied with Japan. The amount of comeback here. Can they get something here? It's going to go to the Netherlands. Yeah, that break cannot come soon enough for the Sweden. They need to have something. Their coach needs to go get in their ear or something. Can't handle something, all right. and it's easy to think they'd be involved. The team's getting smashed by 2 right now. Good knockout there. Absolutely, they need something. They need something because it's not a good look Sweden coming out of the first half of this quarter. But my goodness, Ryan Bromby with a race out of the first 17 minutes. Yeah, they definitely needed it. They needed something because Sweden has been playing. They had a couple a couple like all little runs at the start, like the first 2 minutes or so, and then after that, it's been all the Netherlands. Netherlands, yes, but Sweden, they just I don't know, man. Yeah, they're not out of it by chance. Even if they lose here, they still have a chance. Like with their fan. Yeah, if Japan beats Tunisia, then they're in. I think I'm pretty sure they're in. Doesn't matter what happens here because they drew. Sweden, it comes down to Sweden. If they lose this game and they go on to beat Japan, they're in too. So Tunisia is the only one that really had it really is in trouble of getting eliminated today. Gotta do something or they're gonna be in trouble. Oh, that's a deflection. That should be a corner, right? Oh, oh yeah, okay, it just hit his captain. Oh, right in the face. That sucks. I've been hit in the face with one of these type of balls before. They ain't fun. Oh, he was on side. Talking about talking about the last goal we had. They go too meticulous. Like if your fingers if the person trying to score the goal is right behind just your fingertip, they're on side. It's like so meticulous. We didn't looking for. I mean, so Netherlands looking for a third. If Sweden gets their act together, I would be ashamed of this match the way they're playing right now. They are just passing so poorly. I don't think any stat thing shows turnovers, but man, they've had multiple turnovers that they shouldn't have. Passing has been poor. Play has been poor. Out of there. Oh, they got a runner. They got a runner. Oh, it's off his chest. Couldn't control it the way he wanted. If he could have got that control of that ball, that's a goal. And with a 2-1 match, and it's going to be it'd be a totally different match. It just bounced a little too hard off of him. If he could have like just had it, like just hit, and he control it, get it down, boom, he's getting it past that goalkeeper, no problem. That was beautiful. This is the best run that Sweden had there, even though it didn't lead to anything. Even for the loss right now, like Sweden would still be in second, depending on what goes on with Japan and Tunisia later. Is the only risk of being eliminated to that. Like Turkey and Haiti are the only officially eliminated, and they're done after the third match so far. There were 46 eligible teams still. Yes, they have. Because I don't know about that one. I don't see too much of it. Going again, and he could not get it past. Good defense by the Netherlands. Yeah, keeps them 2-0. Not gonna happen. Not even close. It was going this way when it needed to go that way. It was going this way when it needed to go that way. You can see the frustration in this dude. Yeah, you already warming some guys up here. Looks like. Yeah, people are like, oh, the match breaks takes away from the game, the matches and everything. No, it doesn't. It actually improves. I think the matches have been improving because of that. Like I said, like they said in the U.S. match, 2-0 is not the safest, like the safest score, because it just takes one mess up, one goal, give up, and it's 2-1, and it's a whole different game. So if Tunisia and Japan, that's the thing. Even if Tunisia and Japan, if they draw, Sweden's still in a good spot because even if Japan wins, even if Japan wins, doesn't even matter the goal differential. Sweden could probably still make the knockout round. It just means that Tunisia's out. but nobody was there. I hate when they try to make football. They try to make football references like American football references. Sweden got a shot, and he's just not able to get it. He's not able to get the good the right foot on it. So his kicking foot. He had to use his other foot. Yeah. By the time he was able, yeah, he didn't have a good shot. Would have had a good. The Netherlands defender, the Dutch defender, got right in between him and the goal, and that was the perfect spot. Got to give it to the Dutch, man. They've had some great defensive spots for whether they once we ever get the shot, especially in the post match break. Netherlands are by the time they are going to try and attack maybe second. Yeah, that's in 46, 38, 16. Most of that in contest goes to the Netherlands. Oh, so close. The timing was just off, but that could have been. Goal differential still matters. Trying again. Got it. Beautiful shot, but what a save! What a save! Sweden still got it. That was a terrible pass. And what were you trying to do there? That was a hell of a save by the Dutch. And people saying, "Oh, these match breaks, blah blah blah." Sweden came out of that match break, and they've been doing so much better. No, they have not scored yet, but it has been a little bit more even the match. Before the match break, Sweden was doing nothing. They were getting smothered by the Dutch. I'm loving. I love the match breaks. I don't care about the commercials. I don't care. They can do whatever. I love the match breaks because you see the difference it makes for teams. The Dutch were just smothering Sweden. Yes, they're up 2-0 still. They were smothering Sweden. The match breaks happened. Sweden got themselves together and they've been getting a lot more chances, and it improves the game. Instead of seeing a beatdown by the Dutch for the entire match, first half, Sweden has been able to fight some. Not enough. Dutch got it again. Nice block. Up too far. Right into the goalkeeper, but what a shot. This match break, the match has been a lot more even. Like, like in the last 3 minutes or so, Sweden had like 2, 3 shots, and the Dutch have had one. Now they're still in their back defense right now. They got to try. 12 a.m. I am not wanting like doing anything for that. I got Collision to watch tonight, which will be the next thing on this channel in about 6 hours or so. It's, yeah, but it looks like the Dutch are trying to put pressure on again. Uh oh, missed it. Just missed it. Sweden is like, oh, this could be something here. Third goal. Couldn't get the cross the arc enough. It just would not arc enough. It went just too straight. It would not bend to get back to his guy. After the 10-minute so run of the Swedes, Dutch are now back to dominating the pitch. He just needed to go just a little bit more of an arc. All he needed was just a little arc to it. That was a 3-0. That would be a 3-0 lead. And basically shut the door on this one. Got the ball now. Got to do something here, man. Oh, what a shot, but just too hard. Just too hard. Looks like the Dutch are trying to call for a card or something, but what a beautiful play here. It would have been off the goal. He shot it right, yeah, right at the goalkeeper, so it would have been a block anyway, but beautiful football there by the Swedes. Didn't lead to anything, but it just got to put the pressure on, and eventually, hopefully, if you keep getting these shots in, it will come to get you something. I did see a little frustration in the Dutch goalkeeper. He did seem a little frustrated with the fact that they're letting those kind of shots go on. Especially since the break, especially since that match break, it's definitely it's gotten a lot better. Sweden definitely got themselves together. They should be putting pressure on, man. What are they doing? Oh, couldn't get it. Get at least 3 4 minutes of stoppage time. So has been all of the Dutch for majority of this match. Plus stoppage time. Oh, here comes a cross. Not enough. The deflection right to the goalkeeper. We didn't definitely need to get a goal here somehow. It's on the run, but he's gonna get. That's got to be a yellow, right? Like, what do you have to do to get a yellow in this match? These matches, man. There's like people getting run over and they're just getting whistles, but no yellow, no cards. They need a goal here. They need a goal here. What a goal! What a shot! Nice header. And we got ourselves a match here. We got a match. Is it offsides? Oh, they got a VAR that. They got a VAR that. Right now it says 0-2 on my thing. How is that off? No, never got onside. Yeah, that's 0-2. That, what are you doing, man? That's that. You just had your perfect shot. It's an offsides. You never got back onside. The perfect spot. How do you not take a step back to get onside? So when you hit that shot, it's a goal and it's 2-1. That's just gonna put all that momentum they had out the door. Minutes of stoppage. Needed it, and you like just one step. All you had to do was get back onside before the ball was kicked, and you would have been good. Get it? There was nobody around in that spot where he crossed it. That's disappointing for the Swedish. And you had yourself a shot, but it made the entire second half completely different into the break with down by one, but it made such a difference. Still have a little bit of time here. Okay, gonna get knocked over and another free kick. Here's the thing: get onside. Make sure that you were on side. What do you have to do to get a penalty, like a yellow card? Seriously, how rough do you have to be with someone before they card you? Obviously, apparently, getting your heels into like the cleat into your somebody's foot but the back of the leg gets you. I don't know why. Huh. Did he now? Dude, they had a good goal and everything if it wasn't for the fact that the guy was offside. Beautiful shot, but oh, the goalkeeper had it immediately. That was perfect. Oh, ever since I don't want to hear anybody cry about the match breaks and these hydration breaks. Sweden has played so much better since since the match break. Since that break at the 22nd minute or the 23rd minute, Sweden has played so much better. Before that, the Netherlands was dominating them. It felt like it was going to be just a smashing. Oh, yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the break. If you're onside for that goal and you get that goal in, man, yo, like all you needed was do was just up a little bit more. I love the ref view. I do like the ref view. I don't care what anyone else says. It is a fun thing to see, like what the referees like, just the perspective of these spots. Nothing. This has been, if you take away the first 22 minutes where you got the two goals from the Netherlands, this has been pretty even matched. But you have to hit those 2 points there because they already happened. Man, ever since the match break, the Sweden had been a lot more. Yeah, Taylor two halves. Honestly, Taylor two halves. Yeah, that would have if that goalkeeper didn't get that, I was gonna sneak right in there. You just need a little bit more oomph on that. Nope, not a close. Yeah, the tale of two halves. Oh my goodness, man. The match breaks have become. I've seen a lot of positive stuff from match breaks, from goals to teams resetting and matches getting much better. You don't have like the UEFA doesn't like UEFA and the Premier League and all these other leagues don't have to implement the match breaks. That's something they don't ever have to do. It's for the FIFA World Cup, and it's something that I'm sure we'll see in Morocco. I'm sure we'll see in 2030, 30, 34. We'll probably see in 2038, 2042, 2046, and 2050. It's probably something they're going to keep in because one, the advertised revenue they love. That is a weird. Is that a pool? There's a pool in Texas that's shaped like Texas. What? That's weird. But the match breaks are something that they absolutely love. They make more money off them because of the commercials, but the gameplay, the play of the World Cup has improved, in my opinion, from these match breaks. And it's only 3 minutes. It does not need to go any further. We don't need to have we're going to stop the time, but we're going to stop at 22 minutes, bring the time back up after we take a 5 minute break. No, don't need anything like that. 3 minutes, they, drink water if they need to. They strategize with their coach if they need to, and that's it. You make it up on the stoppage time, and then we move on. That's the furthest it needs to go. No further than that. Good grief! Why do we get in a minions versus whatever this. Good grief. I'm sorry, minions and and they love their minions. We finally saw the first ever red card for covering your mouth. Ah, you're funny. Yeah, last night in Paraguay and who was it? Paraguay and Turkey match. Dude on Paraguay decided he was going to say something by covering his mouth and got kicked out. That's really so dumb. Oh my. Man, US wins the match last night. All I hear, oh, they cheated. They fixed the game for the United States. They fixed the game for the United States. Like, shut up. The fouls were pretty even. There was many things, and it's like I wonder what does it take in this competition to even get a yellow card half the time. Just seeing guys in most matches like just shove people. Like unless you get a cleat to the back of your back of your ankle, back of your leg, it's like a yellow card is hard to come by. Let alone a on a mission to make sure they don't first the rounds again. Um, and Germany and the Ivory Coast, one of that match moved, probably winning. Yeah, people are upset about the cover of your face rule. I do not like these progressive commercials. I don't like. And to like Turkey came to this thing and absolutely just crapped the bed, man. 50, I think it was like 50 or 58 or 60 shots on goal, zero goal. We have come to an agreement with the O2 Arena FIFA to show England's World Cup game with Ghana inside the O2 after SmackDown taping on Tuesday. I mean, that's cool. I'll be here for that for sure. Be here for, I'll definitely watch that one here. Not gonna be in London. You're gonna go to the O2 Arena and watch it with all your mates. It's work for me. But you don't want to go to the O2? Oh, back to work on Wednesday, huh? It'll break you, huh? And now I'm being with you. I need Mewtwo. Nice, 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 nice. That's where I got my Mewtwo. Those actually look pretty good. But in the second half here in a moment. And that's the biggest thing I have to say about that. Netherlands are happy. Somebody's hurt. Well, the man who scored in the last match is coming in. A cap issue. What's good about the United States winning their group is that they don't have to play Kristen Pulisic until the first, which sucks because I can't even really do a full on watch along. I'll have it off to the side because it's the same time as Dynamite. So I have it on the screen over here, and I have Dynamite on the screen over here on my computer. That'll be fun. Figure that out. Plenty of previous times the Netherlands have a halftime lead of the World Cup and have never lost. Well, they haven't always won either. Yeah, but they had one if the dude would have been on side at the oh, just couldn't get it there. That's a foul. Like how much you have to do to get a yellow? I swear, to be more. I feel like there should just be more yellows in this World Cup. There's been a lot of rough shots. Just a half offside, man. That dude would have just been onside. If he just would have been a little bit further onside, that goal would have counted. That's a shame, man. That one, like if it would have been 2-1 instead of 2-0 going in the second half, that's a major difference. And Brian Bobby get um the third hat trick. And it's 3-0. That is going to be that. 3-0. You're ahead by like a minute and a half, maybe. I know for a fact I'm like 40 seconds behind on some coverage things, but I know that. Houston, we have a solution. There are Dutch fans over here to have a shirt that says, Houston, we have a solution. And it's Cody Gakkope. Gakpo. It drops down. And I'll be trying. That might just put the nail in the coffin for the Swedes. They were having so much progress. Swedes had not even, like, I don't know, they're back to before. Yeah, the Dutch don't know. That dude just sit on the ball now, really. Nice having a laptop, man. You can watch the game right there. I don't mean the collision are different and everything like that. I definitely want the sound in there. They're gonna go for a fourth. Gakpo not gonna get a set. Like he's trying to go for his own brace here. Gakpo. It'll be a struggle now for sure. Like you're down 3-0. You're in the second half. It's gonna be a very big struggle for Sweden to do anything now. It doesn't name wrong. It's way too high for them now. I'm pretty sure. Trying. Easy there. Way too many easy there. Yeah. Friday night was just a little too hard there. Nothing you can do about that. Those type of shots there just happen. Yeah, yeah. And that's gonna be a penalty. That should be a card, right? Nope. That's a yellow. I was gonna say that better be a card. And when they're writing on those cards, are they writing the name of the player on the card that they're doing? Is that what they're doing? Like they show the card and then they just write the name down or something? Or what are they doing? That's the issue with not having any of these yellows being shown off. You see somebody have a rough shot. Ah, okay. Got there. Nice. Got the ball. Say what you want, man. I'll see it as it goes. Oh, what was that, man? Oh my god. What that was like talk about just poor play. Gakpo with his own brace. Whoa, it is definitely getting too out of hand here. This is just a beat down. The Netherlands, the Dutch are beating down the Swedes. Poor ill. Sweden is just getting absolutely spanked by the Netherlands. Sweden have had some good runs here and there after the first 20 minutes, 20 some minutes of the first half. Sweden getting some fresh legs on, which they absolutely need to. Getting 3 subs. I know traditionally, isn't it? Must be only it's only 3 subs per team, but I think five's a little bit better. I think three is not really enough. I think five is actually better. Get a chance to sub half your team instead of just a quarter. That was the 100th goal this year of the World Cup completely. Netherlands just recently had their 100th goal for their club. Wow. Nice shot, but just a little too high. Just a little too high. Dude's trying. He is trying. That's like his third or fourth or fifth shot. Trying. He is trying so hard to get them on the board, and he just too hard. If he hits that just a little bit lighter, that's going over the goalkeeper, and that's a one. It's 4-1. As the time ticks down, or ticks up, there's a less and less chance for Sweden to do anything. The Netherlands have a 98.9% chance to win this match. A little too high on that one too. Pretty confident, yeah. Got 2 braces in this All about power and control, man. Power and control. Bad passing around again for the Swedes. There's been just so much bad passing by the Swedish all game, all match, and it's just bad. And like it's over basically. Oh my God, can he go? It's over. There we go. We got ourselves finally on the board for Sweden. They will not be shut out. There will be no clean sheet. All starts with one. All it starts with one. You just need to get one and keep going. There's a lot of time still. 4-1 is better than 4-2, 4-0. 4-2, you get that 2, then 3, and maybe 4, and make it a 4-4 game. He needed that. Boom. Dad played for Cameroon back in the day, and now he is playing for France, or for Sweden. Yep. They needed that for sure. They still got 30 minutes, like a little over 30 minutes. You can do it again, man. You got to do something. I wonder how much football these commentators actually sit there and watch on a yearly basis. They won't be shut out. That's a positive. Oh, he tried it again. Elanga tried again. They can get another goal before the hydration break or the match break. That'll be something. Goalkeeper getting a little too cutesy there. Gonna be tough though. Did what he needed to though. Fighting again. Oof. Beautiful cross. Just the angle just a little bit more. Oh, Alanga is like he's been the lifeline for him so far. Can they get another goal? If they can get another goal before the match break, that's it's just a different story. Big time change in the game. But will it matter? Probably not. Let's not talk about that, please and thanks. Not getting that, and it's just nothing there. You win that 4-0 down 4-0 and tied. Oh my god, that'd be a massive collapse. It is what it is, though. Even I would hope Sweden would score at least one or two more times just to make it a lot more exciting. The one. And Barbie would love to get that hat trick too. Got nothing out of it. Five goals. Something's gonna happen. Maybe who knows? If Alonga gets another one and gets his own brace, that'll be amazing. I don't think we've seen a match that has three braces in it. Even the seven goals that Germany had in their first match, one person got a brace and no one got a hat trick. Gakpo is ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right in the hip to the face. If it became comes 4-2, then man, yeah, they made some mess ups and fought back, and I probably had the Japan match on because it's at midnight, I believe. I'll have the Japan match on my computer screen for it. Yeah, be ready for Dynamite and yeah, not Dynamite. Vision. Oh, the hell! That's gonna be very exciting, man. Give me another goal for the Swedes. Thank you, trying. Not at all. Ben Sweden's biggest issue in this entire match was just bad passes, like like fumbling and everything. Langa's goal was great. Anthony Alanga. Heck of a name. That water break here again. I don't know. We got two guys have hat tricks. Messi and what's his name from Canada. That didn't work. Oh my god, that was beautiful football. Oh my god, Alanga with the beautiful back foot, back heel. Anthony Alanga is putting on a show, even though he's only got one goal. He nutmegged him. They're gonna win, but I did like the fact that the Swedish are fighting still. They're not just like, it's 4-0, it's 4-1, we've got no chance. They're fighting. That's gonna call a match break once the ball gets cleared. That should be match break. About two. Been a good it out of the score being lopsided. It's been exciting. A lot of fun. Again, you take away that first, it'd only be two if you think about it. If they took away that first 20 minutes where Leeds were absolutely just getting railroaded every way, every which way, and it looked like Netherlands would dominate. Or once we got through that first match break, Sweden definitely started playing a lot better. And yeah, it would only be 2-1 right now if it wasn't for those first 22 minutes and how bad Sweden played. If Sweden played like they have been playing since first match break, this entire game is completely different. But the minutes are there. Nothing to do about it except try to get on the back half of the second half. Out of the hydration break here. I mean, they're not out of it completely yet. But the draw with Japan, if Tunisia and Japan draw, Sweden's not out of it. They won their first match, so they'd still be in second. They're still in second until Tunisia and Japan. Even if Tunisia beats Japan, obviously they would be. I don't know how it would be my goal differential for sure. But the fact that Tunisia is -4 and Sweden's only +1, just Sweden would still be number two. Like right now, like Netherlands will be at 7 points or 4 points. They would be at 4 points, and Sweden would be at three. At three still. So it's definitely going to come down. This group is definitely going to come down to the final night, the final match between Sweden and Japan. Oh, he gets taken off. Yeah, he's probably not happy he couldn't get a chance at that hat trick, but it is what it is. Brian Brobby had a heck of a first 20 minutes. After that, he was kind of quiet. They didn't really do much with him. Gakpo definitely showed himself today too. A little trip there, not much to it. And they get another goal. Not there. Not there. That was literally one of the worst free kicks. Yeah, you really don't like a free kick's better. Like down the middle is not the best place to have a free kick, like at all. And that's going to be a foul on the. This has been a much better showing for the Dutch compared to the match against Japan. But it just seems like they get a goal, they hang their foot on the gas, they get a goal, they take their foot off the gas. They get another goal, but they put their foot on the gas, they take their foot off the gas again. And Japan was able to fight back both times. Yeah, Tunisia. If Tunisia loses to Japan, then they're out. If they win, then they're in third. Japan's out. I don't think no, I don't think Japan's out yet because they drew with Netherlands. What they drew with the Dutch. That was dumb. What was he doing, man? That was dumb. Yeah, you didn't need to do that, man. They already tried so hard today to get some goals, and just nothing has gone through for him. I could care less about Ecuador versus Curacao. I don't know. It's probably going to be a fine match, but I just don't see any chance of those guys doing much. Trying again. I don't know what the heck he was. I don't know what the hell he was doing there, but dang, damn man, didn't get nothing. Nope. Hold on. Fine. I don't know about that one, man. Nope. And get it? Little dink in there is not going to do it. That would have been offside anyway. Dude would have been offside by a mile. Little dink like that, you're not going to get a goal off of that. I know, I get why he tried to like dink it up because he didn't want to um, shoot it right to the goalkeeper. But it just wasn't going to work. That was never going to work. And drops him. Stop swirling around, writhing in pain. Good grief, man. I'm so tired of that. Nobody is like they're not doing much with it. They just get shoved over like that. Come on, man. Oh, Langer going, Langer going. Way, way too hard on that cross. You got to be better than that for sure. Like, who are you passing to there? Like, how are you letting that? Like, you shooting like that? Like, I'm no football expert, but like, dude, you gotta shoot. You gotta have a better cross than that. But they're just gonna go from one end of the pitch to the other. Like once, like there's no point in worrying about the crosses, man. They're not doing nothing. Like I said, it felt like they were feeling out playing on American soil for the first time in this World Cup. Now that they've been here for at least a week, week or a little over 2 weeks. They're trying. They're trying. They're not going to win, obviously. There's no way they would. Nice save. Even if they would get one in here and make it 4-2, there's no way that the Dutch are going to give up 2 extra goals in that short amount of time. Right on target. If the goalkeeper didn't hit that, that was going straight in. That ball was going to go right in there. It's just the goalkeeper was too good. Yeah, going to need it for sure. The Sweden is nice shot, nice save. Right to him. Tried though. The Swedish are unhappy. But the Swedes, like, absolutely still have a chance here. They have a chance to make it. Get in the round of 32. They probably will make it to the round of 32, even depending on Japan and Tunisia. Yeah, why is everyone's boots pink? Why everyone's shoes pink? There's been some really good moments for Sweden. They just haven't got the right shots in. That first goal that was disallowed, it could be 4-2 if they were onside for that one goal that was taken off because he was just barely offside. It'd be 4-2 right now in a different match, for sure. And who knows? It would have been 2-1 going into the break, so you don't know how the match would have went that way. Wenger is, like, he's a special player for sure. Oh, oh, he was so close. Just the wrong angle. See nothing wrong with that. A lot of these players are going to need that. I've heard that so many times with this commentators, like, that has to be a better cross, has to be a better cross, has to be a better cross. They're just not getting the crosses they need. If I'm the Swedish players, I'm working on my crosses between this game and the Tunisia, the Japanese game, because the crosses have been absolutely poor for the most part. And too easy. And it's 5-1 to the Dutch. Wow. Do we even need to do any stoppage time? This match is over. Elanga tried to give them some hope, and they did fight for a little bit, but the Dutch are just too strong today. A goal differential speed is now at 0. Oh, that's not 1. I guess they had 6. 5. Yeah. They had 5 in the last. In the circle, not in the box yet, and he scores that lead. So, deep down, can it returns. And the thing of it is that the Dutch are not sure at the top spot yet. Yeah, they'll have 4 points at the end of this match, but they still got to face Tunisia. And obviously Sweden wins. Yeah, that's crazy to think. If the Swedes win the next game, that's the crazy thing. If Sweden wins the next one and the Dutch draw with Tunisia, then Sweden will win the group. They're defending. The only thing that the Swedes can think of, can take from this, is that they're not out of it. They won their first match, and all they have to do is go out there and beat, uh, Japan. All they have to really do is fall with Japan, and they're gonna move on in second. If they win, that's the thing. It doesn't even really matter. Well, it does. If Netherlands win their match, the next match, they get 7. They get to go on. Sweden still has a chance to make it through. They just have to win, and it depends on what happens with Japan and Tunisia. Netherlands have just had it all game, and the Swedes could do nothing. Alonga tried to give them hope, and he had some brilliant maneuvers. They playing at? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Essential. Oh, that's a knee to the face. Oh my god. Hmm. He's done the game. Not like he meant to. Yeah, that's nasty. That was incidental, obviously. It's not like he meant to kick him in the face, but he got him right in the shit. That's a bone on bone. Somerville's like, yep, putting them to sleep. Dutch had a much better match today. They did everything they needed to. They went out there and they grinded these guys down. That first 20 minutes, the first, like, that was all you needed. Yeah, I got a little too cute there. What are you doing? Dutch take the top. The Dutch somehow lose to Tunisia in their third match. That'll make things more interesting. Yep, last thing. In the end, it wasn't even a matchup for him. Yeah, he got messed up. Bone on bones. He gets the final match, bro. Save. Beautiful save. That's that. Full time. Netherlands will take the top of the group for now. It all comes down to the third week, the third match. Too. Sweden's goal differential now has dropped to 0. They were at +5 or +4. Alright, that is going to be all for now. I'll be back at 8 for Dynamite. Until then, thank you, Victini, for coming in, as well as anybody else. Thank you for the 50. And I hope I got a couple likes too. That'd be fantastic. I'll be back later. Till then, I'll have a good morning.